yeah, if you think you're going to do it in your own strength, then you know what? Yeah, you can do it.
COVID, it's been helping people move their businesses from offline or brick and mortar to online.
Systems are more important than skills as an entrepreneur today.
It's totally okay to reinvent yourself.
Yes.
Multiple times, especially when you're an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Profitable Coaching Conversations with WendyY Bailey. If you're a coach, speaker, or industry expert, you're in the right place for sales and marketing wisdom and insight to grow your coaching business. Now, here's your host, Income Acceleration Mentor, WendyY Bailey. Hello and happy Thursday, everyone. Glad you are here with us today for the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with yours truly, WendyY Bailey. I'm excited to be here today, especially because of the topic, but I'll get into that in just a second. As a reminder, the show is live on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, if I can say the word Eastern. And I'm WendyY Bailey. I'm a 22-year veteran business and sales coach. So I come to you with awesome guests on Tuesday, and then on Thursdays, I come to you and I share and I teach content for you as a coach who wants to grow and scale your coaching business. Most of the time, I talk about something related to business, marketing, and sales. Occasionally, I talk about something related to personal development. Today is about professional development. It's about enhancing your coaching skills. And I want to talk to you using the acronym FIERCE. When I looked up FIERCE in the dictionary, I saw that it means a powerful intensity. Powerful intensity. So as I'm walking through the content today, I want to be sure that you know FIERCE means powerful intensity. And we're specifically talking about your coaching skills. Okay. Uh-oh, sorry. Yeah, that's my son calling. Usually it's an emergency if he's calling, but I know he's okay. So I'm going to go on with the show. So today is about professional development because we're going to talk about FIERCE. That heartfelt intensity is what we're going to talk about, and it's going to help you in a tremendous way. Let me go to a quick break with one of the shout outs, Barbara, so that I can return my son's call and make sure everything is okay.
What's up? I'm Chanel, and you're tuned into the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with WendyY Bailey. Be sure to like, comment, review, and subscribe now so you're notified when the next episode goes live.
I am Cheryl Thacker, and you're tuned in to the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with WendyY Bailey. Like, comment, review, and subscribe now so you're notified when the next episode goes live.
Hi, I'm Krista Jennings, and you're tuned in to the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with WendyY Bailey. Like, comment, review, and subscribe now so you're notified when the next episode goes live.
Okay, thank you guys for your indulgence. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was not an emergency. I just wanted to be sure that I assumed correctly that it was not an emergency. But, family first. I totally believe in family first. Even when you're doing a live show, sometimes you got to do things to take care of your family. So FIERCE means heartfelt intensity. Heartfelt intensity. So think of that as we walk through this acronym of FIERCE as it relates to your coaching skills. When you're focused on elevating your coaching skills, when you're focused on heartfelt intensity and being fierce in your coaching skills, it means that you are coaching. Thomas Leonard, who's known as the father of modern day coaching, said you're coaching from your big toe. It means that you don't have any scripts, you don't have any, it's all coming from your head and your heart. And so that's what I want to talk to you about today as it relates to FIERCE. As I told you, I'm a 22-year veteran. I just celebrated 22 years last month. And, I got to tell you that even though it's been 22 years, I still feel like it's a new thing because I'm learning all the time. I'm still learning, and I want to encourage you as we walk through this to be open to learning at all times. I'm going to try to give you examples of each one that I share with you today. So FIERCE is an acronym. The first letter is F. F for FIERCE is for focused. When you are focused in your business, that means growth and transformation for you and your most ideal client specifically. Become a lifelong learner. When you're focused on growth and transformation, then you have to become a lifelong learner. I told you I'm a lifelong learner. I'm always reading new. I'm always exploring ways to learn more, and I want you to do the same. Become a lifelong learner by reading books, listening to podcasts, and following your digital and spiritual mentors. Now, let me take each one of these one by one. I have a client who reads two books a month. And if you do the math on that, or is it 3 books a month? It's 3 because it adds up to 36 books a year. Now, you may not reach 36 books a year, but even if you read a new book once a month, you're still ahead of the greater percentage of people out there. So read at least one book. And I'm a big nonfiction reader. So when I talk about reading books, I'm talking about personal development, professional development, looking at modalities and coaching. All of those kinds of books will help you. It's also good for you to read inspirational books. When you read inspirational books, you're always thinking ahead in terms of what you're inspired. It's like you work in inspired action, and that's what you want to do when you're looking at your book and you're focused on growth and transformation. When I talk about listening to podcasts, I mean choose a podcast or 2 or 3 that really serves you well. Same as reading the books. It's inspirational, it's aspirational, it exposes you to your digital mentors, your spiritual mentors. When I talk about your digital mentors, they're people that are in the marketplace and they have powerful thought leadership that you want to emulate to some degree and you want to learn from in a big way. So identifying like 2 to 3 podcasts that you can listen to regularly is really important for growing and scaling your coaching business. It's important for growth and transformation. And then your digital and spiritual mentors. I want to talk about this for a little bit because I want you to understand that you have an opportunity to learn from everyone you come in contact with. Everything is a lesson, and when you look at everything as a lesson, it will highlight your digital mentors, your spiritual mentors. My spiritual mentors are my pastor, the people who are leaders at my church. Those are my spiritual mentors. They may also be people who you have, and I've talked about this on other episodes, as prayer partners. They're your mentors. They're your peer mentors. So look to those spaces and places for growth and transformation. When I talk about digital mentors, I want to make sure you know that you may not know them personally. I've been following a number of years, and I learned from them. I learned from my coach. I learned from my friends. I learned from reading books and listening to podcasts. So F is for focused. And when you're a fierce coach, you are focused. That means that you're focused on growth and transformation for you and your most ideal clients. The I in fierce, let's move on. The I in fierce means you're an attentive and present listener. You're an attentive and present listener. Now, when I talk to my clients about sales, sometimes I talk to them about, talking too much when it comes to that conversion part of the sales conversation. And there's an acronym that I use with them, and it's WAIT, W-A-I-T. Why am I talking? When you're in that phase of your sales conversation, the conversion part of your sales conversation, it's important that you stop talking and you listen, right? You pay attention, you listen. The same thing applies when you're coaching. The more you listen, the more you will hear nuances, direct information on how you can serve and support your client. But you've got to be attentive. You've got to be quiet in yourself. And being quiet in yourself means that you're open to listening to what your client is saying to you. It's okay even to have lulls in the conversation where there is silence. Make silence your friend when it comes to you being intuitive, because when you make silence your friend, it's a skill, and it helps you tune into your inklings and your intuition, what you're hearing and what you're not hearing your client say. It helps you to hold up the mirror to your client, so your client sees more about where they are and what they can do. Okay. Where they are, what they can do, what they can aspire to do, how they can be bigger, how they can be better. And that's what coaching really involves. People ask me, who don't know coaching, ask me all the time, what do I do as a coach? And what I tell them is it's an analogy of a coach who sits on the sidelines and supports the players that are playing the game. As a coach, that metaphor, that analogy really works well, because you're there to show the players their strengths, their weaknesses, to guide them, to teach them more about themselves, to build their confidence. You can't do that if you're not being attentive and you're not being an intense and present listener. That's the I in fierce. So far, I've talked about being focused and being intuitive. That's the F and the I in fierce. And I'm going to go to the E, and then we're going to take another break. So E is for energetic. E is for energetic. That means that you are a compassionate champion and supporter for your clients. That means you are looking at them and you're seeing all the great things that they do and say and are living with and experiencing. Sometimes they don't see it because they're blocked by something. And it's your job as a coach to be that energetic, compassionate listener and supporter, so that you can guide them and show them those things that they may miss for themselves. You know, we all are our worst critics. And I think that when you're coaching someone, you have to be the opposite of their worst critic, and you have to be the champion of what they do. You've got to be the supporter of what they say. You've got to help them dissect and process. And you do that by asking questions. You do that by really showing them what they may not see in whatever situation that presents itself to them. So being energetic, that means a compassionate champion and supporter for your most ideal clients. You know, follow your clients so that you can lend support to them on their various platforms. My clients are on social media, so when they post something, I really do try to comment on it, to encourage them. That's very, very important when you are serving as a coach to your clients. So we're going to take a break, and when we come back, I'm going to go through a couple more of these letters to fill out fierce and give you a few more examples, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Lee Chambers, and you're tuned into the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with WendyY Bailey. Like, comment, review, and subscribe now so you're notified when the next episode goes live.
Hi, I'm Tim Fitzpatrick, and you're tuned into the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with WendyY Bailey. Like, comment, review, and subscribe now so you're notified when the next episode goes live.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Brian Oles from Black Speakers Network, and you know what time it is. You're tuned in to the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with WendyY Bailey. I want you to go ahead right now and like, comment, subscribe, and review right now so you get notified when the next episode goes live.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm glad you are here. We're talking about how to become a fierce coach. And fierce is an acronym. I talked about fierce from the perspective of being focused. That's the F. The I is for being intuitive. That means you are an attentive and present listener. The E is for energetic. That means you're a compassionate supporter and champion of your clients. You highlight the best in them to them because they don't often see it, because sometimes they're too close and they're super critical of themselves. So you have to be the one that's really supporting them and showing them how great they are. You know, the thing I want to say about this whole acronym is, you know, coaching is really not about telling people what to do. It's not about advising. It's not about, you know, counsel, so to speak. I want to make sure I give you a definition of coaching because it really is about asking the right questions that guide your clients to success. It's about helping them catapult to a place of excellence that they couldn't do on their own. So that means you've got to be in a special place. You've got to be a special coach to be able to be fierce. That means focused on their transformation. It means focused on their growth. But at the same time, while you're focused on their growth, you're going to grow too, because you're doing all the things that help you to help your clients that much better. So the more you serve your clients, the better you're going to get at serving your clients. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope that makes a lot of sense for you. You also want to be intuitive. I believe that instinct and intuition and inklings all fall together. When you have instinct, inklings, and intuition, and you're looking at that together, that means that you are paying attention and you know intuitively in your head and your heart where your clients are and what your clients need from you as a coach. And then energetic is about being a compassionate champion. It means that you're encouraging them from the sidelines. You're like the coach on the basketball team who is going up and down the court, telling them what to do. You know, I say telling them what to do, but in inviting them to take the necessary steps to win, right? That's your role. That's your job as a coach. So let me give you the next part of the acronym. I've talked about F, I've talked about I, I've talked about E, and now let's talk about the R. The R is for resourceful, resourceful. The way you become resourceful is you leverage the skills and tools and expertise that you have. In more than 22 years, I worked with a lot of apps. I've worked with a lot of tools. And some tools are related to modalities, how you coach people, what you say when you're looking in modalities. One of the modalities I use pretty prominently in my coaching business is neurolinguistic programming because I'm certified in it. But, you know, I'm not limited to NLP because what I also learned is appreciative inquiry is another one. Emotional intelligence is another modality. And if you don't use those skills, you lose those skills. So make sure that you're leveraging all of your expertise and you're always learning. There's always an opportunity for you to learn a new skill set. I'm in the midst of a 3-part masterclass with my coach because I feel like I can always learn something. There's always more that I have to learn. And when I learn, then my clients will benefit from the learning. The thing that I want you to understand is when you leverage your tools and skills, you get to apply them and immerse your clients in those new skills and that new expertise that you have. And it really leads to greater growth and transformation for you and for your clients. So that's the R, resourceful, resourceful. Think of your skills, tools, and expertise, and think of how you can apply and immerse yourself in new skills, new tools, and gaining greater expertise. Look at ways when you're at a point where you can, take on volunteering in programs, then look at those opportunities to coach other people. For a few years, I worked with a nonprofit organization, and I was a pro bono coach for their soon-to-be high school graduates heading to college without the benefit of their moms due to death or incarceration or something like that. And it was quite interesting volunteering and supporting those young ladies because, young men and ladies, I mostly worked with young ladies because, I knew that they were without the benefit of their moms. So there was a dealing with their grief a little bit. It was helping them prepare for college based on helping them to prepare for college. It was letting them know based on my skills and expertise and my college experience, how that beneficial that college experience would be for them, all that good kind of stuff. So leverage your skills and expertise, and it means that you apply and you immerse yourself in opportunities to gain more expertise, because I did doing that for those young ladies and for that nonprofit organization. Make sure that you are also leveraging the tools and tools that you know and the other resources that you have access to so that you can benefit your clients in that way. So that's resourceful. C is for committed. Committed means you're delivering results and desires for your clients, and new outcomes as well. People don't want to have to keep going through the same thing unless it's a lesson that they don't learn, right? We all go through learning a new lesson because it's something we haven't learned, right? It's the same outcome because we haven't learned the lessons we need to do. So what I want you to think of when you think of being committed, it means that you are holding on, hanging on, and making sure your clients have what they need to grow and continue to excel in their businesses or in their lives or in their relationships, whatever kind of coach you are. It also means that you are enhancing your value to serve more, your clients more. You're enhancing your value. When I talk about value, and I talked about value last week, so if you missed it, go back and check out the last one. When I talk about value, I'm talking about how you show up and how it benefits your clients greatly. When you show value, when you enhance your value, it means you're doing that much more by leveraging your skills, your talents, your expertise, your gifts to support your clients. It means, sharing resources with your clients. It means introducing your clients to certain scenarios. It means that you're committed to helping them achieve their goals. And that's what's most important. It's also important for you, and this is my slogan, you're helping them to build a bigger, better, bolder bottom line, right? When you're focused on their profitability, like I am for my clients, then it means that you're committed in a way that says you'll go the extra mile to, again, share resources with them, share your expertise, introduce them to platforms that they may not have access to. Maybe there's an event coming up and it's a great event for your client, so you can share that with your client. Whatever the case is, you want to be really, really bold in how you do that. So I've been talking about being a fierce coach. And as I said, fierce means a heartfelt intensity. So I want you to think of your heartfelt intensity being a fierce coach. And this is about leveraging all of who you are and all of what you have to be a really great coach to result in the goals being achieved for your clients. The E is for effective. Effective means that you understand your assignment. That means you value what drives lasting change. It helps you with your clients. It helps you for yourself as well. It's all about being effective. You see lasting change in a way that really helps and supports your clients. So we're going to take one last break, and then when we come back, I'll pull our card for today. And this will be a shorter episode. So we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Denise Dennis, and you are tuned in to the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with WendyY Bailey. Like, comment, review, and subscribe now so you're notified when the next episode happens.
Hi, I'm Allison Lex, here with Jenny Wright, and you're tuned in to the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with WendyY Bailey.
Like, comment, review, and subscribe now so you're notified when the next episode goes live.
Hi, I'm Dr. Barrett Matthews, and you're tuned into the Profitable Coaching Conversation Show with WendyY Bailey. Like, comment, review, and subscribe now so you're notified when the next episode goes live.
Okay, welcome back. We've been talking about becoming a fierce coach. I hope I've given you a lot to think about. I hope that it's been a beneficial content. It's been beneficial content for you. I got to tell you, when life happens, you just have to go with it. And I feel like I need to say to you, I'm a little flustered today, but I wanted to deliver the content. Be sure that if you have questions or comments, that you leave those questions or comments for me on all the platforms where you're watching me. As a reminder, we're on my YouTube WendyY Bailey channel, my YouTube Profitable Coaching Conversations channel. We're on Facebook Live on my page. We're on Facebook Live on my profile. We're also on LinkedIn and Roku and Amazon Fire TV and Apple TV. So you can leave comments. If there's a topic that you have questions about, you can leave those questions as well, and it'll make a difference for you. I try to pull a card every week, and I try to pull one that is related and relevant to what I've talked about. Because I talked about becoming a fierce coach, I want you to remember that great expectations create great capabilities. If you limit your goals to what you know you can achieve, you are setting the bar way too low. Let me read it again. Remember that great expectations create great capabilities. If you limit your goals to what you know you can achieve, you're setting the bar way too low. And that's by Ray Dalio. He's an American investment banker, and he's written about 4 books. And, just based on his successes in creating a fund and managing the fund, he's got some insight about really challenging yourself to greatness. So I love that was the card for you today. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I will see you next time. Join the after party at profitablecoachingsociety.com. That's profitablecoachingsociety.com, and I'll see you with another awesome guest on next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks so much for tuning into Profitable Coaching Conversations with WendyY Bailey. Be sure to join us at the after party at www.profitablecoachingsociety.com. We'll see you next time for more sales and marketing wisdom and insight from WendyY and her amazing guests. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you know when new episodes are posted.